Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This time I'm going to show you how to take down the Willow Stone. The Willow Stone is a relatively easy boss, however the arena itself can be kind of confusing. There are teleporters all around the room. The one in the top middle is the exit, but you can't reach out to the end of the fight. The ones on the bottom correspond to their diagonal counterpart. So the bottom right leads you to the top left, and then the bottom left leads you to the top right. The Willow Stone only has a few attacks. There's a laser beam that it just circles around the room, and then there are projectiles that it shoots that you can bash right back to it. So when the lasers are coming out, you just want to jump into one of the diagonal teleporters and then just run around it. The key here is to break all of the rocks around the Willow Stone to gain access to the eye. The eye is the only thing you can actually deal damage to. I tried to experiment a bit with this fight, but it seems like all of the rocks only have 1 HP, so it doesn't actually matter what you hit it with. When you deal enough damage to all the rocks and you break most of them away, at least for the outer ring, it will summon rocks from all around, but then right after that, it will push all the rocks away and become completely vulnerable. I didn't do a great job exemplifying it here, but what I recommend is once all of the stones go away and the eye is vulnerable, jump into one of the bottom teleporters if you can. This way you come out on top of it, and then you can just wail away on it. Whenever it shoots projectiles, be sure to bash them back. They will deal damage to the rocks and kind of break them away. I was trying to use Spirit Smash here, but it didn't really feel like it was doing too much damage to the rocks, or rather, it didn't feel like it was breaking any additional rocks away that I could tell. Maybe it was clipping 2 instead of 1, but honestly, it felt a little slow, so I don't know if I would really recommend it. Once the boss gets below 50% HP, the projectiles will become homing instead of just direct shots. And it will also gain an upgraded laser ability, as you can see here, where it now shoots out 4 lasers instead of 2. So just try to maneuver through all of the teleporters, and then you'll be able to get through it. I do recommend bringing the regenerator ability with you. As you can see here, it knocked me down to 1.5 life cells, really low, so just be very careful. Bashing back the projectiles, I found, does the most damage. So try to line yourself up with the eye and just bash as many as you can right into it, and you'll deal a whole bunch of damage. So here it is again. It's restoring the outer ring as well as some of the inner ring, and then it's going to shoot them all out, and then it's time to just kind of go to town on it. Be sure to just spark yourself up there. You know, when it's below 50% health, it starts to move a little bit higher, so it becomes harder to reach, so use the teleporters to your advantage, as well as just shoot yourself up using that ability. And there you go. So I think we're going to kill it here in a second. It's kind of getting pretty far down in health. I did notice that Spirit Smash did a decent amount of damage to the eye. It's certainly more than the sword, but the projectiles that you shoot back at it, I think, dealt the most from what I found. Yeah, so here we go. I have to deal the last hit here in a sec. Boom. And that's it. So once you defeat this boss, you'll gain access to the final part of this area, provided this was your last corrupted heart. If not, just go back, you know, kill the rest, and you'll be good to go. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Ori and the Will of the Wisps, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you'd like to support this channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.